Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Brittany Cartwright has revealed how her son, Cruz Cauchi, is doing since she and Jax Taylor split. Cruz is the only child that Brittany and Jax share. However, everyone knows that Brittany wants more children. It was recently revealed that Cruz was diagnosed with autism. This has also been a big factor in making things normal since the split. Keep reading to find out more about how Cruz is doing. Cruz Cauchi is the son of Brittany Cartwright and Jax Taylor. He seemed to be a happy little boy his whole life. However, during season 1 of The Valley, Cruz stopped talking. He was showing signs that Jax and Brittany did not understand at the time. They got him a speech therapist and tried to get him to talk. However, it was recently revealed that Cruz was diagnosed with autism. This would explain a lot of habits he was starting. This is new for Brittany and Jax. However, Brittany is just happy they found out, so she could raise her son the best way possible. Fans are supporting them through this new journey. Brittany Cartwright has revealed how Cruz is doing since she and Jax Taylor split. The peace in my house is something that I feel like is helping him. It's helping me. It's helping everything. Because whenever I had to deal with that negative energy every day, it was wearing on me. He deserves a happy mama. He's starting to say a couple more words. He is just such a good kid. He's so happy. He's always smiling and laughing, and he's just catching up in his own way. It's beautiful to see because whenever you have a kid on the spectrum, you celebrate every little milestone because you wait for it. And then it happens, and it's the best day ever. I'm so proud of him every single day. Cruz is doing amazing. Brittany is glad there is no more negativity in the house, so she can focus on being a happy mother for Cruz. It seems as though Cruz is thriving now. He is slowly doing things that Brittany has been waiting for, and he seems to be a happy little boy. Now that he lives in the house with only Brittany, it seems he can blossom. However, he does still see Jax, and he is trying to be the best father he can be for him. It is unknown how Cruz does around Jax since his diagnosis. What do you think about this? Are you glad Cruz is blossoming? Brittany Cartwright has opened up about life after her split from the Valley co-star and longtime partner Jax Taylor, and most importantly, how their 3-year-old son, Cruz Cauchi, is adjusting to the changes. Amid their highly publicized breakup and the emotional challenges of co-parenting, Brittany has remained fiercely protective and devoted to Cruz. Now, she's revealing new details about his progress following his recent autism diagnosis, and how peace at home is making all the difference. When Brittany and Jax first announced their separation earlier this year, fans were surprised, and some even skeptical. After years of defending their often turbulent relationship both on Vanderpump Rules and now The Valley, the idea of them going their separate ways seemed like a major turning point. But for Brittany, the split wasn't just about her happiness. It was about creating a healthier environment for their son. The peace in my house is something that I feel like is helping him, she said during a recent interview. It's helping me. It's helping everything. That peace, it turns out, has been transformative for both mother and child. Cruz Cauchi has always appeared to be a bright and joyful child. On social media, fans have often commented on his contagious smile, charming personality, and sweet bond with his mother. But during the filming of season 1 of The Valley, something shifted. Brittany and Jax noticed Cruz was falling behind in speech and communication, and he eventually stopped talking altogether. As any parent would, they were concerned. "We were scared," Brittany admitted. "We didn't understand what was happening. One day he was saying words and phrases, and then he stopped. It was heartbreaking." Determined to find answers, they brought in a speech therapist. Over time, they began to piece together what was really going on. Finally, Cruz was diagnosed with autism, a revelation that, while difficult, also offered clarity. "Knowing the diagnosis helped us move forward," Brittany explained. It's not about labels, it's about understanding how to best help our child thrive. And now, we're on a new path with him. One that's full of patience, support, and so much love. Brittany beams when talking about Cruz's recent progress. He's starting to say a couple more words, she revealed. He is just such a good kid. He's so happy. He's always smiling and laughing, and he's just catching up in his own way. Raising a child on the autism spectrum requires a unique approach. But for Brittany, the love she has for her son makes every effort worth it. Whenever you have a kid on the spectrum, you celebrate every little milestone because you wait for it. And then it happens, and it's the best day ever, she said. I'm so proud of him every single day. And fans have noticed. On Instagram, Brittany often shares moments from their daily lives, from playtime in the backyard to sensory-friendly activities that Cruz enjoys. Her followers often comment with words of encouragement and admiration for how she's handling the journey with grace. "You're doing amazing, Mama," one fan wrote. "Cruz is lucky to have you." Despite the tension that may have led to their breakup, Brittany acknowledges that Cruz still sees his father, and that Jax is making efforts to be involved. "He still sees Jax," she said. "He loves his daddy, and we're trying to make co-parenting work. That's what Cruz deserves." However, Brittany has been open about how difficult it was to maintain a peaceful household while the relationship was falling apart. "Whenever I had to deal with that negative energy every day, it was wearing on me," she explained. "He deserves a happy mama." Now that Cruz is living full-time with Brittany, she's noticed a significant shift in his demeanor. "He's blossoming," she said. "He's calmer, he's more engaged, he's just thriving." It's unclear how Cruz behaves when he's with Jax or how much time they currently spend together. But Brittany is clear about one thing. Her focus is on providing the most nurturing and stable environment possible for her son. Raising a child on the autism spectrum as a single parent is no small feat, but Brittany isn't doing it alone. Her family from Kentucky, especially her mother Sherry Cartwright, has been a steady presence in her life, and in Cruz's. "My mama has been amazing," Brittany said. "She's always there to help with Cruz. I don't know what I'd do without her." Brittany's Valley co-stars and friends from her Vanderpump Rules days have also shown support, with some reaching out privately and others commenting publicly on social media. Sheena Shea, a fellow VPR alum and mother herself, has offered kind words of encouragement. "Britt is such a strong mom," Sheena said during a podcast appearance. "Cruz is doing great because he has her, plain and simple." By speaking openly about Cruz's diagnosis, Brittany is also helping to destigmatize autism and encourage other parents to seek help if something feels off with their child's development. "You know your kid best," she said. "If something doesn't feel right, ask questions. Don't be afraid. The earlier you can intervene, the better." Fans have applauded her honesty and vulnerability, especially in a world where many reality stars carefully curate their public image. Brittany being so real about her journey is honestly refreshing, one fan commented on Reddit. "It helps normalize something that a lot of parents are dealing with in silence." While the road ahead may be filled with unique challenges, Brittany is optimistic. She continues to prioritize Cruz's therapies, routines, and happiness above all else. She's also reevaluating what her life will look like moving forward, both personally and professionally. She has hinted at future projects in the works, including potential parenting-focused content that could highlight her journey raising a child with autism. "I've thought about doing a podcast or maybe writing something down the line," she teased. "There's just so much I've learned, and if I can help even one person, that would mean the world to me." As for more children, Brittany hasn't closed that door entirely. "I've always wanted a big family," she said. "But right now, my full attention is on Cruz." While Jax Taylor hasn't said as much publicly about Cruz's diagnosis or his own role in the co-parenting dynamic, He did recently acknowledge the separation during a podcast appearance. "We're figuring things out," he said. "Obviously, I love my son more than anything. That's my main priority." Jax's past temper and reputation for drama have led some fans to worry about his ability to be a consistent and calming presence in Cruz's life. But others are rooting for his growth. "If he steps up for Cruz, that's all that matters," one fan commented. "He's got a second chance to be a better man now." The response to Brittany's transparency has been overwhelmingly positive. Her social media pages are filled with heart emojis, kind messages, and shared stories from other parents navigating similar journeys. "I have a son on the spectrum too," one mom wrote. "Thank you for being open about it. It makes the rest of us feel less alone." Brittany, in turn, often responds to comments, reposts messages, and shares helpful resources. She's quickly becoming a relatable figure, not just in reality TV, but in the autism parenting community as well. While Brittany Cartwright may have started her reality TV journey as Jax's girl, today she stands on her own as a strong, nurturing, and devoted mother. Her love for Cruz is evident in every word she speaks, every photo she shares, and every sacrifice she makes. "I just want the best for my baby," she said. That's all that matters at the end of the day. As Cruz continues to grow and blossom in his own time, Brittany's commitment to being his #1 advocate and cheerleader remains unwavering. Whatever the future holds, more milestones, more challenges, or even a co-parenting breakthrough, one thing is certain: Cruz has a mom who will never stop fighting for his happiness and success. Please subscribe and keep watching for more detailed videos.